ready to give it your all. Nothing good in life comes easy. Generational wealth. You are getting squeezed from both sides. You need to get rich, and you need to get rich quick. If you don't have $100,000 in your investment portfolio within the next 2 to 3 years, you only have yourself to blame.
Iman. Gadzi. This man is such a legend. Like, imagine having a net worth of $25 million at the age of 22, when like 95% of people won't be able to make that by their 80s. That's actually insane. But he wasn't a regular guy at his teenage times. He was built different. He wasn't doing what people around him were. While they partied, he was flipping Instagram accounts. While they hanged out, he was managing accounts for other people, what led to him building an agency that brought most of his profit. Not only that, but he also has a successful YouTube channel that gained over 300,000 subscribers in the last month. That's also insane. He's lucky. That's what an average Jeffrey would say. He didn't have a father. The only person pushing him forward was his mother. Unlucky. But it didn't stop him. Now, he is a really well-established public figure with a unique and knowledgeable content. But what did Iman actually teach me? If we travel back to the start of 2022, when I just moved from Russia to Dubai, the only thing I was doing was study hard in school. I thought that good grades and hard work in school was the only way out. Dumbass. I thought that my hard work will give me a key to the door of Wonderland, where I can do whatever I want, buy what I want, and live my life. Well, I was wrong. And what I noticed is that hard work doesn't get paid well, whereas the smart one does. What I mean by that is now I don't have the best grades ever, I have the decent ones. And guess what? Nothing changed. I didn't lose any friends, I didn't get dumber, I didn't lose opportunities. In fact, I gained all I mentioned above. Of course not by procrastinating in school, but rather managing my free time and not wasting it. That's where Iman pops in. So let's travel back again to the start of 2022. Not only was I worried about my grades, but I didn't do anything else at all. I mean literally at all. No sports, no friends, no activities. I was actually feeling kinda depressed. Can't say it's in a medical sense, but I wasn't happy with my life, even though I lived in one of the best, if not the best, cities in the world. It was the worst time of my life. I knew I had to do something, and one day I came across Imma. This young entrepreneur taught me that the best way to make money now is actually building an online business, because you don't need these huge capitals for facilities, for factories, for buildings, for making a crew, for building an office, for that, and for everything else. And he also shows me that hard work in school doesn't really pay off and doesn't mean anything, because he was actually a drop-off. He dropped from school at age of 17. I knew that I can also be like him, but I had to reassemble the way I live. I started going to the gym, seeing the progress. I started learning outside of school about different agencies, business models, drop shipping, and so on. I understood that this is the knowledge I need, not how to find an x in a quadratic equation. I learned as much as I could. For like 4 months, I was constantly learning something new that I didn't hear about before, and trying to find new opportunities for my future. Thanks to the other influencers like Hamza, I reduced my screen time of using social media for 10 times, and I stopped watching streamers, how other people play different games. I stopped playing games myself, and I stopped watching how other men f the girl I want. I started enjoying my life for the first time that year, because I knew that each day I was learning something new and not wasting my time doing some useless shit. So what I wanted to say in the conclusion is that you should actually manage and not waste your free time, because if you're my age of 18, age of 25, have a lot of power, have a lot of opportunities to go and build your future. You should go out and get some knowledge, get some experience that will help you gain more profits in the next 10 years. And that's actually the start of my journey. I got the motivation and knowledge I need. The only thing left is to continue pushing and never give up. If you want to see how my life goes the next 5 years, please consider subscribing. And big thanks to Iman, truly one of the few guys that changed my life road completely. See you in 5 days and have a good time.